3, 2, 1.
And it's live.
Velvet Street to the King Power lights.
We've lived the glory, we've fought the fights.
5,000 to 1. They said no way.
But Leicester City won the day. Leicester till I die. Blue army standing high.
Through the highs and lows,
Foxes always rise.
rage the scars once more.
Hear the city roar. Leicester never quits the fight. Leicester till I die is right. Leicester, 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 Leicester till I die.
It is. Welcome back. Oi! And he's got changed. Good evening, Wayne. How the devil are you, sir?
I'm all right, thanks, Chris. We're having a brilliant summer. Apart from an embarrassing team in there and a few iffy decisions, it's been a decent World Cup with some great, very exciting games, and the pre-season's going rather well, isn't it?
Too well. I think it's lulling us into a false sense of security, I think is the word.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice I listened to your show with Steve about the match review. It's really interesting to hear what was going on, and I've listened on catch up with you and Tom today about the ownership and different things. I think what a great tone of that program, Chris. I really like the tone of the program between you two, talking about the appreciation, the difficulties, and trying to look at it in the round.
Oh, the ownership one.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. No. I get what you're saying. I'm just trying to find something here, but it has been a good pre-season, and the youngsters, they're earning the keep now, aren't they?
They are, and I do think it's different to the last pre-season where, the Louis Pages and different people were getting in and then completely abandoned.
Yes.
I don't. Sometimes you can imagine scenarios of vibes, but I do get the feeling that he is really keen on using the younger players, and they seem to be responding far more positively and really keen to make a mark and claim on their place in the side.
Yes, indeed. Right. I'm just going to say, I'm not saying that Steve's a little bit too overconfident. This is what I ended up playing the other day.
The Leicester Till I Die TV WhatsApp group. Just want to say, we're smashing this fucking league. Oh, it's easy. These are little tin pot little slugs in this league, and we're going to beat every single one of them. We're gonna be miles clear come the end of May. No problems whatsoever. Like Burton Albion, piss poor. Our little children beat them. So yeah, I'm back on board, boys. Back on the wagon. We're pissing this league. HMS Piss the League is setting sail.
Calm down, Steve. Calm down. It's only an advert. But look, just talking about that then, if you do want to check it out, it was live from 4:00 for an hour. Is Leicester City up for sale? It looks like it. I don't want to get too much into it on this show because this is the watch-along. So go back and watch that and add your thoughts on in the comments underneath. The team has been announced. It always seems weird when you look at these teams that are early on because they're a complete mess. I mean, look, not say a complete mess, that's being unfair, but the complete mix is what I meant to say.
Yeah.
McCarthy in goal. Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. I think we're all intrigued to see how the whether Stolarczyk will move on and how the goalkeeper setup will work out, won't it? The pecking order, basically.
Oh, 100%, 100%. And I'm going to say, I am not a huge fan of this purchase.
Right.
And everybody says, well, goalkeepers can go on longer. Somebody said that, what was he called at the time when we won the Premier League? He was old when we bought him. Doesn't mean I was happy to get him. I just, Bekovic, all right, he did all right when he came in, but there surely must be some younger goalkeepers that we can get either very, very cheaply or on a free.
Well, there might be, but I think one thing Steve said, and I do agree with it, you've got to remember we're in League One. So I think it gives Martin the sort of scope and space to really have a look at these players, because really all these players that we are seeing now, we don't want players being picked to get us out League One particularly. We want players to be picked that Russell Martin can see will be champion, mid-table to playoff or higher level championship players. That's what would be ideal, isn't it?
It would. Look, I'm sure if there's a player out there that's not getting the time that he thinks he deserves and wants to move on, I mean, even though we're in League One, we are still a reasonable prospect, although the fact we're up for sale might put one or two off. But generally speaking, they go, or if you're a Premier League reserve goalkeeper,
yeah,
I mean, I'm not going to say we're going to get him, but who's the guy? And he's been on loan everywhere. He was on loan at Arsenal, then he came back. He was on loan somewhere else. And you're thinking like, well, they may want regular football, but I think we are going to see Stolarczyk leave. To be honest with you.
Yeah, if we get some money for him. Look, we don't know some of the conversations that sometimes we know that players want to leave by the way they play. Yeah. But they might have had a conversation, because obviously he will say to all the players sitting down, would you like to be part of the project? Do you see yourself being part of it? I'd like you to be. And sometimes players will say, I can't see me being here. And that's the bottom line. If they want to go, then that's it. So Andy had his, like you said, Chris, did we let the wrong goalkeeper go?
I think so.
I do. Yeah.
I think maybe if we'd offered Everson the number 1 jersey, I think he would have stayed. But that was then, as they say. But we'll see. We'll see what he's like.
Don't forget, what's that name of that keeper? Vizinho. That's right. The World Cup. 40 years old. 40 years old, Chris. Age is but a number.
It is, but look, I remember when we were like, I've said this to you many times, Derby and Jones United, in the Championship or League 2 or Division 2 as it was then, and we were buying all the Premier League cast-offs. I just think there's got to be some young keepers out there, surely, that want to make a name for themselves. But anyway,
didn't Bekovic last season surprise us? And we thought, wow, he did, but I don't know. Look, I will admit, I will wait and see. But you'd love to get at the end of the season go.
I'm not often right. Just say that. Aluko, captain. Yeah.
Wow. Get in. I
mean,
did you see that coming, Chris? I didn't see that coming.
No. That was completely left field. Totally. But captain he is. And then the two centre-backs are two that I don't think will be here at the end of the season, and I think this is probably a shop window for them, and that's
Yeah.
Mr. Faze and Mr. Suter.
Yeah, and I mean, if you want a caption that hopefully indicates where this club is heading, it's the fact that Aluko's got the captaincy and Faz hasn't, because the fans didn't like him getting the captaincy, didn't they, in the last game. And I'm so happy for Aluko. We were screaming for him last season, wasn't we? Because the defence was so crap. And I, you know, if he cements his place, which he ought to do, I'm so happy for him. You know, he's one of ours. Brilliant. Because I thought the only captain would be either Hamza, which I don't agree with, or Chaplin. So it's great. Let's see how he gets on. Because he's playing with confidence of like a 25-year-old, isn't he, Luco?
Yeah. I would have been happy with Skip as captain, but Skip is going to go. And I think, you know, I've always liked Skip. But do you know what? We can't afford him in this division. He's on too much money. So I accept that he's having to go. Otherwise, I think he would have made a good captain. Possibly.
I think he's got a great attitude, Chris, hasn't he? He's got a great attitude. Some question is lack of ability on the ball to generate attacks, but he's willing to play where he's told, you know, to play. Yeah.
And I do apologise. I think I might be jumping and doing the robot dance a little bit. Wayne seems to be sometimes as well. I think it's the weather. They always if it's good weather, it's bad for internet. If it's bad weather, it's bad for internet. Then you've got Mirsad Ali.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know too much about I don't know anything about him, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of times in under 21s. Good player, good on the ball. Yeah, I like him. He's a bit attack-minded as well. I think that's the hard thing with some of these younger kids. They naturally want to drive forward with the ball. And that's one thing that's interesting. When you watch some of the pre-season games so far, rather than passing it laterally sideways, the younger kids, they want to pass it forwards. And it's great to see.
It is totally. And then we've got, look, I don't know the formation because he went 4-1-4-1 the other day. That confused me. And they're just showing highlights of the Burton game at the moment. You've got Carr and Evans in there. And I'm guessing Evans is good. Evans and Carr possibly wingers with Chowdhury, do you think, in the middle?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's going to be interesting, Chowdhury, really. Yeah, so for me, I'm really fascinated about. For me, it was Aluko, Evans, and Braybrook, and whether Hutchinson would figure. And you know what? You look at both these teams, the lineup on the bench and the lineup here, and you could say pretty much that team could start in the start of the season. And you look on the bench, you think that's a pretty tidy team on the bench as well.
It's not looking too bad. It's questionable as to how many will actually be here when we kick off the start of the season against Notts County. But we'll have a look. And then you've got Neil. Now, I don't know Neil. Lorenz Hutchinson, obviously, this is one that Tom's been screaming about forever and a day. Especially on his management show. And of course, Connor Chaplin up front, though. If he doesn't get 5 today, I'm going to be screaming.
Yeah, Neil's is like a central midfielder, more defensive. And he's 20 years old and he's only just broken through, but he's broken through into first-team training. Been with us for a long time. This is what's really encouraging. And the thing is with these, so playing... I think you're right, Chris. The average age, we can't play all these young kids in the side. And that's why you do need your Chowdhury's, your Chaplin, and your Suter, maybe, if you look at the balance. And that 23, 24, 25 is a great average age. But also, with all these players, if we're playing them, the value will go up, won't they? So rather than seeing just being stagnating in the thing, the more they play in a professional, league, their value goes up, which then starts to. Because I've been really cheesed off with the Seagrave output, and you and Tom were talking about the Beaver Drive output, far more successful money-wise. So I'm really excited that these guys will develop into really good regular squad rotation players.
Yeah. Jim is in. Hi, Jim. How you doing, mate? Look, you didn't see, I don't know if you saw the shows yesterday. Go and catch up and see what I was wearing. What I was wearing yesterday, I can't wear today because it was a little bit tight on me. My moves were well on show, and it's bloody hot here today. I don't know how it is up there, Wayne, but it's absolutely boiling down here.
It's all right, Chris. I think because I work in the sun, so I think it's quite cool at the moment. So yeah, bring it on, Chris.
Are you looking? I'm looking forward to see. Look, unfortunately, my favourite player isn't playing, Will Alves. I think he's had an absolute brilliant pre-season. And I just was so happy when I saw them both playing together against Burton with Sammy Braybrook.
Yeah, they've got a really good understanding, those two, haven't they?
Mm.
You know, they both know where a lot of the kids, they know where each other's going to be. They know the runs they make. And I love, I mean, Braybrook, his first place he looks is there a forward pass? Love that about Braybrook.
Yeah. So, but they're both on the bench. Look, it's a full bench, so it won't bother. Yeah, he is, Stuart. Yeah, I was about to say I won't go through the bench because it's going across the bottom there. You can see a lot of the names we know are on the bench. Now, Oche, I mean, he's had a very good pre-season, hasn't he?
He has had a very good season. He is quick and he's got good feet, actually. And it's great to see. You know, this is the first pre-season where I've really been hopeful because our hopes were dashed and we just went back to playing the older shit players. I do wonder if so it's like sliding doors, isn't it? I wonder what would happen if we'd bloodied like your Alucos and given Braybrook, got him back, like Tom was saying, get him back from loan in January, bring him back from loan. You know what I mean? So
totally. You know, why? Look, you could argue that it was too hard a league for them. We're in a bad position. Sorry, I'm very much a case of throw the baby in and it will sink or swim.
And what was the net result of not doing it? We got relegated. We were absolutely dire, weren't we?
We were indeed. Jim will be joining us at half time but we will be having, during the match, we will be having hydration breaks. In Tom, so we'll give each other breaks to go and because I've only got I thought I'd got more on my cider, but I started my cider at 4:00 for the show earlier. It's cider time somewhere in the world.
Weren't you stumbling over, Chris, and knocking things over? And
no, I was not stumbling over, but I had something stuck up on one of those hooks where you lick them and stick them onto something. It was on that, and it was actually my clock, just to show we're live. It was that, and it fell down behind all my screens and what have you. So that's what it was. But,
don't worry, Chris. I'll believe you.
Yeah. He's seen me. Jim has seen me in the. Oh, of course, Jim. We chatted, didn't we? And I went live and was wearing it. My American shirt.
And Connor Chaplin's in, Chris.
Like I say, if he doesn't score 5, I'll be very disappointed.
Oh, come on, Chris. That's all I'll say.
Look, again, I look at him as a striker. They're calling him attacking midfielder. For fuck's sake, well, we've got any strikers. Look, he's coming in, and a chair's been, he's dropped. He probably may come on at half time. But we will see. See.
He might even play two up top. Hutchinson and definitely Chaplin. You get number 10s, and they can mostly play as a striker. They can do it. And number 10s, someone like Chaplin or Hutchinson will get more goals than Daka and IU anyway. So Why the frig not play them?
Yeah. Just some nice pictures of Thailand as we speak. There was a thing there where you laid in this thing and it fell out the side of a hotel. You're right up, you know, like on I'm a Celebrity, but you're in like a cage, flat, and you just go boom like that. Oh my God, I would be emptying my body with fluids both ends. I'll tell you.
It's a young person's game, that sort of stuff, isn't it, Chris?
I think it is. I think it is. You know, but anyway, somebody said earlier we're not going to have a timer up because it's a pre-season, so we're just going to be sort of having a chat through it. Can you see your screen from where you are?
I can't. Not at the minute. I've not even got it set up yet, Chris.
Well, you better go and set up. We're kicking off in a minute.
Yeah. So is Tom coming on with you? Or...
No.
All right.
No. He wanted a break. He wasn't ready to go back to Watchalongs yet. I mean, are you able to? I mean, if you can't see and be on the here at the same time, I'm happy to go ahead on my own.
If you could do that, Chris, and I might be able to join for the second half. I've just literally got in, so I'll just get on the tablet and.
Don't worry. I mean, I don't know if Jim's still watching. If he's welcome to come on if he wants to, but yeah, you go and sort yourself out, mate.
All right, mate. Because I can cast it to my TV if I get 2 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, not a problem, mate.
See you in a bit.
Cheers. There we go. So, how are we feeling, everybody? So, well. It's the Spanish second tier that we're playing. It looks very sunny. The pitch is being watered. There's hardly anybody in the crowd. I mean, I'm guessing it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. There's a couple of Leicester fans there. Are they 2 hours or 1 hour ahead of us at the moment? I'm not 1,000%. It does remind me, I've got to say, it does remind me of when I went to see Lanzarote. There you go, Wade mentioned it. When I was in Lanzarote, and it was, there's probably more people on this side, which is where the cameras are. So, again, I just want to say to everybody, no spoilers. There we go. You can't really see it now, can you? But no spoilers, please, ladies and gentlefolk. It is Jim. It is. Did you want to come on, Jim, and go through the... talk to me while the commentary's on? But it is a very, very empty stadium. I'm so thirsty. It's so hot. I am so thirsty. Yeah, you sort them out, great. It's nice to have you back, buddy. Nice to have you back. Just trying to check something. So we've gone 4-1-4-1 again for Leicester. Aluko faced Sutar Ali at the back, Neil in the middle, Carr, Chowdhury, Evans and Hutchinson behind Chaplin. So all this 4-2-3-1 that we've been hearing about, a couple of games he's gone 4-1-4-1. When I did the appraisal of him before we signed him, it was very much a case of he did go with different formations. But yeah, it doesn't look like it. Well, it looks like he is doing. So maybe he isn't that rigid. It'll be interesting to see how it goes. But obviously, as well, you know, formations change, don't they, as we go through a match. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Look, none of us wanted him, but we've got him now. So maybe it is a case of making the best of what we've got. That side of the pitch could do with a bit of a weed. Fans are coming in a little bit better more now. Are these the subs coming out for Cádiz in their new shirts? Right, I won't be 1 second. I'm just going to try something. Because of course we've got a whole new look to the channel for this coming season. I hope you all like the new look, by the way. I've been doing it now for a few weeks. It does look very empty. Ah, the players are in the tunnel. Now, we haven't seen this for a while. It is actually Cádiz in yellow and blue, Leicester City in, oh no, it's purple with white shorts. I've seen white shorts for a long time for Leicester. Then again, I haven't seen any of the pre-season ones. At least we don't have to go through national anthems and have all the flags over the pitch like we did for the World Cup. Have you? I thought it's out, but is it not already out, mate? I thought it was. Maybe not. Maybe my bad. Maybe my bad. Now, there you go. Look, that stands out more, doesn't it? I don't like the maroon top. The blue one's growing on me, but I don't like the maroon top. I don't like the gold stripes. Why have they got gold stripes at the top? Anyway, Luco's captain. So, of course, we've got no Abdul now. Oh, is it? Ah, right. Yeah, if they got the white stripe, I'd love it if they had the white stripes at the top, but that's just me. That's just me. Linesman just checking all the nets. But this is the fourth pre-season game for Leicester, the first one where we've actually played abroad. We're playing Cádiz, and we're at the home of Cádiz in Spain. They're a second division, second division Spanish team, and they are playing from left to right, yellow tops, blue shorts. And Leicester City in their maroon tops, white shorts, and maroon socks. The referee's just waiting for something. We're a bit late starting, and we're away. And it's Cádiz who kick off. I mean, you can see that Leicester probably aren't the pool that we used to be when you look at how empty their oh, it's Owen Palmer-Atkin who's doing the old commentary. There's a throw in midway into our half on the far side. And that's a ball that's gone all the way through. It's collected by McCarthy, who doesn't actually bother. They usually have a feel when it's their first touch, don't they? I'm not sorry to see him go, if I'm honest with you, Gray. And now Leicester breaking down the right wing, but it's covered by Cadiz, who put it out for a throw-in. A clever defending there, because he could have put it out, but he actually kicked it back and out so that the throw-in is taken further up the pitch on the far side. What about 12 yards just inside their pitch? Aluko it was that was taking it. Good ball out now. Leicester, Chowdhury. And if you're going to have to forgive me, I can't give you name by name because I don't recognise a lot of them. That was Hutchinson there that lost it because I saw his number. Faze, of course, you can't miss his head or his hair for that matter. Oh, lovely turn. Oh, was that a foul? Yes. That was a lovely turn there by the Leicester midfielder. And that the Spanish player had to hold on to him and gave away a foul, which is taken quickly. It's with Faze now, just inside the half, their own half. It's headed up. It's kicked up into the area, headed down, but it's now back with the goalkeeper. It doesn't take his time. He just whaps it straight back up, and it's headed out there for a Cadiz throw-in just inside their own half. That would be nice. That would be very, very nice. I think the fact that we let Vestergaard go as we did speaks volumes. Oh, now they're giving it away. And is it? Oh, Cadiz players there gave the ball away just outside the box, and it fell. Just have a look at the numbers here. It fell to one of the Leicester players, whose name I'm not 100% sure. But Chowdhury's on the ball now. Let me try and get this up. Oh, now Leicester's turn to give it away. Cadiz 1-2. And they've broken down the left-hand side. Take it into the box. Gets the chip across. Oh, and it's cleared by Leicester. Only as far as a Cadiz player. And they come forward. Oh, they were about to come forward down the right-hand side, but the player misses it, and it's out for throw-in right near the far corner flag on the right-hand side. And I'm going to say that was a bit of good defending there. I don't know whether the keeper didn't shout for it, but that was Ali who managed to clear the ball. Oh, that was again a good thought by Leicester. Leicester. Oh, now Chowdhury's won it. Leicester are definitely up for this. They're in very quickly, and it's played. Oh, that was unlucky. Leicester and him were able to play it back. I think that was Evans. They wasn't quite able to find another Leicester player. Now, We're making life hard for Cadiz at the moment. There's a Leicester player who's gone down, and that's Tommy Neal. Oof. Should that have been a foul? I don't know. He's in the wars, Tommy Neal. Two replays shown there. Both of them was in the down, but Leicester have it now. A bit of a wayward pass by Chowdhury, but he gets away with it. Oh, no, hang on, they're away here. Oh, this could be a goal. Oh, it's a penalty, is it? McCarthy came out there completely rash, but it's gone against them. It's gone against Cadiz. Cadiz player went down. Wow. I think you say we got away with one there. Oh. Well, it was a given against the Cadiz player. But Cadiz had loads of space. Oh, it was for dissent. The free kick was for dissent. Wow. Like I say, I think we can definitely say we got away with one there. McCarthy not impressing me with that. I don't know, Gray. I don't know. Hello to Cosmo. How you doing? There's a goal kick. Goal kick to Cadiz. 7 minutes gone. First step over there by... No, I'm not sure either. I doubt it because we didn't get money. He was out of contract for Leicester, wasn't he, when he left? So I don't think we will be getting a penny for him, no. Because he wasn't under contract to us when we signed him. Cadiz enjoying a bit of possession here on this near side. Chipped into the box. Oh, Faze gets his head noggin on it. Chowdhury manages to hold the play up. And Leicester get a free kick. As Chaplin is pushed over. What's Chaplin doing all the way back there? Ooh. Another free kick to Leicester. Cadiz are certainly letting us know that they're there. So quickly taken short by Leicester. Neal on the ball. Now Faze. Or as Owen calls him, Force. Oh! Chaplin had to go there. It's come off a player, a Cadiz player, and it's a corner. First corner to Leicester. Leicester kicking right to left. It's on the far side, left-hand side on the far side of the pitch. And it's headed clear. Again, the corner, as we get used to at Leicester, didn't get past the first man. I forgot I could listen to. I'm watching it on a different screen to what I normally do, and this is the one I use for the radio. And I forgot I could actually listen to it, but I have to have my headphones on. I feel like Clibbo. So Leicester. Oh, excuse me. Couldn't quite keep it in there, Leicester. Oh, that was a bad. Not sure what's gone on there. Leicester player is down. I think he was offside, possibly. Chowdhury letting him know that he was there. Little tap on the arse from Chowdhury. Andy King there with Marty Cifuentes just behind him. Leicester now playing it across the back without phase. Ball given away from Ali, but then Suter it's passed back to Suter from Cadiz. Thank you very much. And we've lost it again. We're losing the ball a lot. Got to say, it's concerning me. The amount that we are losing this. And here we go, playing out of the back. And we lost it, but we got a free kick on the way. Dark Knight, good afternoon, sir, from Cadiz. How the devil are you? Are you actually at the game? Are you at the stadium? So Chowdhury on the left here for Leicester. Plays it forward for Hutchinson. He goes past one. He can't go past the other, although he does. He won it then, but he lost control and it's out for a Leicester throw-in. I've got to say, Dark Knight, that's a bit of a batty name. Batty, Dark Knight, Batman. Yeah, okay. Least said the better about my jokes. So we have it just inside our own half. Plays it forward, but it's going to go straight through to their goalkeeper, the Cadiz goalkeeper. Pretty even match so far. Thank you, Gray. At least somebody got it. Now Evans has given away a free kick. I think it was. That was a foul. You're not going to get away with that one. So Leicester started well, but I have to say Cadiz probably actually slightly on top at the moment. Nobody's had, well, we're 14 minutes, just coming up to 15 minutes. And I wouldn't say, I don't think there's been a shot on target from either side yet. I don't think there's been a shot from either side. Coming down this near side. And it's out for a Cadiz throw, almost on the halfway line on the near side, just in front of the dugouts. Yeah, there used to be a saying. I don't know if anybody's as old as me, but there used to be a saying that you knew you were getting old. You knew you were getting old when the policeman started to look young. Yeah, well done, Craig. Well done. I think these days the saying would be, you know, you're getting old when the footballers start to look young. So, good interception there by Harry Suter. If only he knew. If only he knew. Mr. Jim.
Hello, Chris. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes. And I'm gonna have to have one in and have that ear on the football, and then this ear on you. What do you think of it so far? Rubbish.
I'm not super impressed, and I think it's because the last couple of friendlies have been exciting. I don't know if it's the mixture of our players on there, or maybe this is much better opponent. I'm sure they must be, but yeah, not super impressed.
Yeah. I think they are a better opponent. They're a Spanish second division side, like I say, but it's hard, I suppose, to get any consistency going when you look at the change that is, to the team. There's no consistency there, is it?
By far is the most different squad he's put out there yet. I mean, you mentioned it in the pre-match, and I heard your show with Steve the other day was really good. And you talked about it then. He had like 2 sets of 11, and I think they were uniquely different, but they had a good mixture of talent. This is just a bizarre mix. I mean, how about our boy Aluko with the captain's band? I mean,
yes.
But no, I thought our Australian national Harry Suter sure gave that ball away, didn't he?
Well, he did, and we were lucky to get away with it. And that was, I thought it was a penalty. I thought MacArthur had given one away.
I thought McCarthy had touched him, and when their player started complaining, I thought, "Ooh, maybe it didn't go their way." But yeah, we won't get away with things like that. That was a big miss by Suter and McCarthy. Whew. But no, it's a little strange watching it. I don't know.
I mean, look, it's a 4-1-4-1, so he's not gone for the 4-2-3-1 that we were all moaning about, or I was certainly. But they're playing out from the back, and it's catching us out a few times.
Right. You know, I put in your chat, I kind of like this 4-1-4-1. It seems like these young players are really enjoying playing it. I mean, because they play together with that line with the wingers and the offensive midfielders playing, and then that holding midfielder kind of be the first guy that can return the ball back up top. They played well, I thought, in the 3 friendlies in that same alignment. I'm not saying that's what we're going to see going forward. I mean, no. only Russell Martin knows, and only when he ends up getting a lineup that he settles on.
Yes, yeah. Prashant says there 4-3-2-1. No, I think it's 4-2-3-1 is what is.
You're the host. I wasn't going to correct you.
Yeah. Did I say 4-2-3-1? I apologize. Although having said that, we nearly won the Euros playing that. I I just look. This is the first pre-season friendly I've watched, and I'm watching all the Spanish ones. This one and the next two. I bought the package, and I've got to say,
I've enjoyed it.
Looking well, maybe I've missed the best ones.
And once again, I think it's just alignment. I think it's the players he has in there, and the opponent. And who knows? Maybe our guys were out drinking sangria last night. You don't know.
I'm just waiting to see if we have a hydration break in 2 minutes.
If we do, I'll go change my my shirt and put that red, white, and blue one on. I put this one on. I put this one on because this is from a couple of years ago when we went down from the Prem to the Championship, and I bought it over there in the team store, and it has straight back up, this little sticker. So I thought I'll utilize it again this year.
Well,
straight back up.
What that other thing on it was, straight back up. Those are the days, eh?
Steve said we're going to piss the league, so I mean, I'm ready. I'm on the Steve bandwagon there. I think from what I've seen with the players so far, playing together, these young guys, and then you get a couple pickups, like we'll see what Chaplin can do. It's exciting, and you know the league itself is a big drop down in talent across the board. So if we can take this young talent that come on,
giving it away again, and he's through. Oh, and McCarthy closed the angle down, in fairness to him. SBO, greetings to Foxes. I could be wrong, Spanish at all. I feel bad for your downfall to League One. Thanks very much, mate. But as Grace says there, you get what you deserve in football. And it wasn't like we went down on the last day, or we went down fighting. We went down without a whimper. This defence, though, just getting back to the game here, and it was a decent save from McCarthy. Let's have a look at it from behind the goal. What time are you on, by the way?
22. I'm at 22:45.
You are literally 3 seconds ahead.
I thought it was a decent save. It always concerns me when it's kicked right out.
Having a hydration break.
Oh!
Yes!
I'll be right back.
I know what. You know why that is? It's the bloody altitude. I'll tell you. Bloody altitude,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh, you've been down there when you've gone on holiday. It's no altitude there. But I was mentioning about McCarthy. I guess Tom or Brad could explain this. When the ball's kicked right to him, and I've seen it during the World Cup, why do they have to punch out? He could have caught it. I mean, this wasn't a blast. This was kicked right at him. That ball he punched out. Who knows? It could have gone to. Could have gone to one of their other players and put it back in the net. I don't know.
It's a good question. I don't have an answer to that. There must be a reason. I don't know, but like you say, if you're going to do that, you've got to make sure that it's not going back into a crowded area.
Right out in the goal box. So who knows?
Yeah. As Gray said, catching it keeps possession. Very true, Gray. Very true.
Amen.
I've got to say, and look, I know it was in America, and I know it was an American thing, but I am with Wayne Rooney on this one. The halftime entertainment, the best thing about it was when it finished.
It was awful. It was even Bev said that. We were talking to Wayne this morning. It was just shite. It was embarrassing to me after all the upsides that the World Cup had across the board, the close games, the exciting games, the drama and all that. And even the way that hopefully the U.S. put on a good show, that was not the way to end it. I was very, very disappointed with it.
It was. I mean, like you said, it's crap. I mean, the funny thing is that FIFA have rules that it's a maximum 15-minute break. That's in the rules of the game, and yet there was a 27-minute break for Madonna and her friends. I mean, Justin Bieber, my God, that was like music to commit suicide to, wasn't it?
Oh, it's Shakira's hips don't lie.
I don't mind a bit of Shakira, I've got to be honest with you, but Justin Bieber used to like Madonna, but just give it up, love. Anyway, we're back underway, and we've got the ball with FaZe, who gets it back. I'm not a. I mean, it's interesting, this hydration break. I can see it becoming a thing. Oh, hang on, we're ahead, and it's a shot that goes wide. Is it a corner?
Hey, Carr, look at his hustle. He's done that every game, every preseason game he's been in. He runs that wing so well.
Oh, it's a corner. He took it. In fairness, he took it well. Chaplin's been a bit quiet at the moment, but I'm getting used to all the different numbers and everything. I think Chaplin's number 8, isn't he?
He's wearing number 8, and he's actually taking his corner.
I want him in the box. But I can see. Look, I can see the advantages of the hydration break, but we've got to. I think when we're playing it in England, we've got to have a certain temperature.
Yeah.
But then, of course, you got the argument of, well, what if it's sunny in London and pissing down with rain in Manchester?
I look at it this way. If there's a need to change it, if you know you're playing in a very hot, humid climate, you have teams from all over the world, whether it be Mexico City or across the U.S. when we had the heat that we had, maybe you do it. I wouldn't do it across the board, and I certainly wouldn't do it where it's not needed. And I don't think it's needed in the UK at all, or even probably through Europe.
I mean, the hot weather we've got here, for example, in the UK, we don't get it very often, and when we do, it doesn't usually last long. And of course, it's not a summer sport here, so it doesn't really matter. Free kick to Cadiz. They kept. Oh no! I tell you what has impressed me about Leicester is. Oh no! Have they given a free? Oh no, it was offside. They are fighting for the ball. They're going for the ball. They're not just letting Cadiz get it.
Right.
They're going for the second ball, aren't they?
They are, and I think it's the influx of these young players. I mean, like I said, you watch Riley Carr, you watch his hustle. It's I think I was telling you after the first game, he reminds me. Hold on, let me see what they're going to do with this. He reminds me a lot of Harvey Barnes.
Well, that's not what that's high praise indeed, isn't it?
Yeah, you watch. And I am a couple seconds ahead, so you watch him take this ball away here a second.
It's a through ball, and we lost it. We're getting the right idea. At least we're trying to go forward.
Yeah.
And that's the difference. Now they're breaking down the left-hand side, but again, good defending. Was that Suter, I think?
If it was on the wing, it was Riley Carr.
Was it?
Yeah.
And we lose the ball again. We're losing that ball so much. Just in, just outside the box.
What time are you on right now, Chris?
29:34.
9:43. Okay. Yeah, we are losing it a little easy.
Gotta say, looking at this here, we're going to have to get used to that this upcoming season. The good teams we're playing away, that'll be their stands.
Just hope it's not ours. I don't think it will be. I think the
No.
seats will fill when we continue to win and win and win.
Are you on this? You're on the same ship, are you? The HMS Bicester League.
You know, I mean, I'm optimistic anyway, but I
Yeah.
just love the fact that we're going to be able to turn these youngsters loose. And I think they're ready, and they're certainly ready for this level of play. Championship and above, maybe not, but they will cut their teeth this year. And I think by season's end, they will really, really have gained valuable experience.
Yes. Prashant says there, when playing cricket in Sri Lanka, we have to take a drinks break every 10 overs. Wow. Where did McCarthy come from? I know he was on a free, he was out of contract, but where was he before he was out of contract? Oh, now then. Oh, no, it's just a bit that. Oh, that was a lovely. Chowdhury then played a lovely through ball. It was a race between the keeper and was that Evans that was running him down? I'm not sure who it was, but the keeper came out and won it. And oh, was it offside? It's a free kick.
Now, go.
So Evans on the ball at the moment. Passes it back, ends up back with Faze just inside the half. Hutchinson. Oh, and it's a free kick to Cadiz again.
So I know I got on here a little late. I heard you say that you needed someone on, but I had to try to figure out how to watch it, because what I normally do is I stream it on my laptop and put it on the big screen in the family room, so I watch it there and I listen to you with my phone. Well, I had to try to figure out how to get this all put together.
No, so, don't worry. I appreciate you coming on. Oh, Southampton. Thank you, Wayne. He was at Southampton. Of course it was Southampton. Where else would it be? Why did I need to ask? So, can Aluko get his foot in? And no, it's gone past. There's a 1-2. Oh. Was that Faze?
It wasn't accurate.
No, the shot went wide in the end. A very important interception there from Wout Faze.
Yeah, that's where it's at. It would be very curious, Chris, to see some of the lineups that we played the last couple games with. That first and second group they brought out, what they would be doing collectively against this Cadiz team, being that we're thinking that they're more talented than the teams we've just seen, and I'm sure they are.
Yeah.
Because I'm just trying to figure out now, it's kind of confusing to the eye whether they're that much better than our opponents we played, or we're just not playing well at all. We saw quite a few bright spots in the other friendlies with a lot of give and goes, a lot of link ups, a lot of fast play, and we're not seeing it. We're seeing a lot of giveaways in this game. We're opportunities for Cadiz. They've had those two they should have scored.
I can see what we are trying to do, though. It's fight. Handbags at dawn. Oh, it really is.
Backing down.
Connor Chaplin's in there now. Suter's in there.
Who's the one there?
It started with one of the youngsters, and I think that Chaplin and what have you went in. Who's number 35?
Evans, Jake
Evans. Yeah. There you lost all thought of it being a friendly.
Slide tackle from behind.
Oh, That was a bad tackle from, but then the guy, yeah, I mean, it was a bad tackle from Evans. I think he'd have got a booking for that, possibly even a sending off if that was a full league game. Unfortunately, the Cadiz player decided to take umbrage at him. But it was a bad tackle, that, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Oh, well won. Well won by Luco. Oh, my goodness, a Luco.
Watch him
What
go.
a turn.
Yes.
Hutchinson. Ali to Chowdhury. Chowdhury cross all the way over to the far side to Carr. Can Carr get into the fast lane? That's the question. Carr, fast lane, never mind.
Yes. See, I was too busy paying attention. I let that one slide.
I'm just hoping that when we get to the... Oh, hang on. Cadiz down this left-hand side. Oh. I tell you what, they are roasting us down that left-hand side, aren't they?
Look at Wout just give this ball away off his back heel. And lucky he grabbed the shirt. If he wouldn't have grabbed the shirt, the guy could have put it in the net.
Oh, he did, didn't he? Look, he didn't give a penalty away. That, again, would have been a penalty in the World Cup. But they are attacking a lot more down their left than right. So, turn there from the Cadiz player Suto. And it's into the box, but McCarthy had it well covered. Can Leicester hold on to it, or will they lose it again? I know, managed to keep hold of it with Ali.
Look at Luco. Watch Luco carry that ball.
And he gets fouled.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not scared, is he, Luco?
No, he's not.
He's really going for it, isn't he?
He's keeping his body between the ball and the defender, just like he should.
Yeah.
Oh.
The far side. Carr, what's he going to do with it? Carr plays it into the box. Oh. Cadiz got there. And that was right behind the Cadiz defensive line. But there was no Leicester player quite in the right position. But we've got it back again. Oh, hang on. The referee has blown. It's a free kick to Cadiz.
You know, something that Steve said on your show the other night that I think we're doing really well, especially with these young wingers, is putting the ball in the box. I know we couldn't do that last year. And you look at Riley Carr, he just did it exactly the way he was supposed to.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
I mean, you put it in the box and just say somebody get on the end of it. You know, and the problem was oh, hang on. Oh, a save. What a save from McCarthy. Told you he was good.
It's from his Southampton upbringing.
Yes. He did what he did. A bit Schmeichel-esque there, saving with his feet. I mean, the guy was through. What we doing in defense?
Look at Wout Foss came back and, I don't know if he altered the shot, but that was a good save by McCarthy nonetheless.
He was. Well done, McCarthy. I do like the older goalkeeper. Oh.
We can get Casey Keller back for you if you want him.
think I saw him at the World Cup, didn't I? I thought he was there at the World Cup in some
Was.
capacity.
This is getting concerning. I'll tell you that.
Oh, here we go again. Pascal. Oh, took a deflection there. I think it was off Suto, was it? Deflection and up, and McCarthy was able to grab it.
I think they've had more opportunities to score in this first half than the first 3 friendlies.
Mm.
And I think a lot of it, I mean, I'm giving them credit for being a more talented team, but I think we're sloppy. We've been really giving the ball away.
We have. No, you're quite right. You're quite right. I can't argue with that. Sloppy sums it up. Oh, a turn here. Oh. And it's oh, hang on. Which way is the free kick gone? Hamza's arguing. No, I think Leicester have got it. Chaplin takes it quickly and plays it straight to his player.
Yeah.
The other Leicester players weren't tuned into him then. I've got to say, at the moment, Jim, Cádiz look the more likely. Georgie.
Can't blame it on inexperienced center backs, can you?
No.
I mean, they're experienced as can be, and they both gave the ball away one time.
Well, this is the frightening thing. If this is the best, or the most experienced we've got, Jakob will be okay in this league. Oh, Peggy a Pucksad. My God, they're great. Yeah, they're going back in time. Good old Peggy.
I saw him play in '98. They did a friendly tour to Jacksonville.
Did they?
The team. Yeah, that was when we got the Steve Guppy shirt. When Steve Guppy.
Oh, was it? Right,
Mm-hmm.
right. I like Peggy. He was our cup keeper. He was a good penalty stopper. Now Neil's dispossessed. Cádiz again. Don't want to concede just before half time, and another save. Another save with his feet from McCarthy.
I think he's auditioning just for you, Chris.
I think he is.
Because you didn't know much about him. You're getting a taste of it right now.
I've always liked him. I've always said what a good signing he was.
You don't even know where it came from. What do you mean you've always liked him? God.
Oh, thank God that they tried to strike it then, and it was a mishit. But now Chowdhury's got it. We're coming away now with the ball. Oh, can we run it, Car? Oh. The goalkeeper came out there, Dominguez, for Cádiz, and he had to.
Oh.
Yeah. Is Car going to speed it up, though?
He won't be getting a ticket for too much speed. We want the speed. He did really well there. I like what I'm seeing from him.
Yes.
I mean, it's been years since we've had pure speed as a threat on the outside.
Mm.
It takes us back, like I said, to the Harvey Barnes days where he literally could beat the pants off of someone on the wing.
Yeah. Yeah. Not a good corner again. But we've not had Chaplin's had a very quiet start. I think the thing that with when you had Fatawu and Mavididi fucked about with it so much with all his, jump overs and everything that he never had time to get a cross in, and Fatawu didn't like to cross if he could take it on himself.
Mm-hmm.
So And there it is, half time. Wow. We didn't even get any extra for
Wow.
the hydration break.
So
I mean,
I'm going to step out for a quick hydration break. I'll be right back.
not a problem. Not a problem. I'm hoping that Wayne is going to be in any second. It's Cadiz 0, Leicester City 0. I've got to say, probably Cadiz were the better team. Wayne is in. Wayne, hello, sir. I'm going to leave you with Jim because I'm going to go and get rehydrated and give the plants a quick water. And, and hey, I'm not allowing Jim in. Jim is not coming into this chat. No way. I will see you. I will see you for the second half, guys.
Jim, how you doing, mate?
Good, man. How are you?
Good. What are you thinking then? How do you think the first half went?
Well,
I think the word sloppy comes to mind the best. Certainly in the defensive midfield and across the back line. I think we gave the ball away too many times. We were very fortunate that they didn't score 1 or 2 goals on us. I think McCarthy has had to make saves that he shouldn't have had to make because we've been sloppy. So that's concerning. I don't know if you heard, we were talking about Riley Carr. I love Riley Carr on that outside. Good speed.
You know, I've wrote something down here, Jim. Jim Bromance, Riley Carr.
It's okay. That's okay. I think, I drew the comparison to Harvey Barnes, and I think that's going to be good for us this year with his speed, his just pure speed. He chased that ball down and forced it off the keeper, and the keeper came way out for it. Things like that. I think he'll be dangerous. He had a nice cross. He drove to the corner and then just crossed it into the box. Unfortunately, nobody was there. So I thought he looked good.
He's fast, isn't he? Because when that ball
really
played
fast.
over, it was behind the defender, and I didn't think he was going to get to it. And I thought the keeper will get to it first, but he got to it, didn't he?
He did.
You know what I mean?
He did. And those are the kinds of things that you become a threat. And then all of a sudden, not only are you beating your man 1v1, but you're bringing another defender over because they're concerned. And then what that does is it creates that hole in the front that you need.
He brings a bit of chaos, doesn't he, Jim? That's what we wanted. He brings a bit of chaos. Whereas, like Chris says, like Mavididi, 100 step overs going nowhere. Then Fatu was always coming inside. So, as you said, how many years is it since we've had direct running attacking wingers?
yeah. And
Chris mentioned Chaplin, didn't really have a major impact. I think he's just settling in. I think there was too much time chasing the ball backwards with our giveaways. I think you'll see some more with him. I think Evans didn't get involved much. Hamza had a couple nice passes, but he really wasn't involved. Aluko, I really like what I saw. He's fearless to dribble that ball upfield, man, and took on players with the ball like
he's physical. He looks stick thin, but he is a physical guy, isn't he?
Yeah. That's good to see. I like that.
Because normally, how physical he is, that's what you'd expect. The physical robustness of someone like Suter, but he's slight and he's quick, but he's got the physicality of someone like Suter, hasn't he?
Absolutely. And we mentioned Chris and I. It would be interesting to see some of those lineups that we had in the first couple friendlies against this Cadiz squad, because I thought they played pretty well. I don't know if this is their true starting 11, but they were the better team. But I'll tell you what, some of those starting 11s we put out there where we had we had our normal back line with Thomas and Nelson, Akoli and Aluko, and then we had whether it be Skip or Hamza playing that defensive holding mid. But the stars were Will Alves, Sammy Braybook, those guys, Louis Page. That putting all them on the field against this Cadiz team, that would be interesting to see.
Yeah, do you think it will be a straight swap over then? Is that what you're thinking he might do?
I think so. I mean, unless he has things he wants to coach them up as. Because one thing that we've seen, you and I have talked, I think Russell Martin does an excellent job of coaching up from the sidelines. He will talk to the players. He'll coach them. He won't just sit there or pace or keep to himself. You know, different managers have different routines, but he is always coaching. And Chris's favorite part of the game, the hydration break, you look what he's doing. He gathers the team and he coaches them up. So he may, to answer your question, he may have some certain things he wants players to work on. So he may start some of them again in the second half. But I think he'll want to see what these other youngsters do against Cadiz. You know, the Braybooks and the Alves and some of the others.
Yeah, because you were talking during the watch-along, and I did Google what's the equivalent. So I've done it like what equivalent to the under-21s, and it's like a sixth tier of the English football. It's not, you know, like a conference league, something like that. But the Spanish Liga 2 is championship level, which is quite interesting. Yeah, so it's like championship level, but the very top 2 or 3 maybe in League One. So it's a really good standard and a good test that they're playing. And whether they are playing, because we're not playing our first string, as you said, you know, we've got a lot of really good guys in on the subs bench, haven't we? So it'd be interesting to see whether he replaces half a dozen or something, or whether he goes for the wholesale change.
No, you're right. And if you think about it, maybe it's a brilliant decision on Russell Martin to just say they did put their better squad out there, their stronger 11, to see what these guys, he already knows what Will Alves can do. He knows what Nelson and Thomas can do. He knows what Braybrook and Skip and those guys can do, but he doesn't know some of these other guys. So maybe this first half was a good opportunity to see what they can do. I think you guys might have talked about, or it might have been Steve and Chris. I mean, let's face it, Harry Suter and Wout Faes are just out there showcasing before their next team buys them. They're not going to be part of our long term. So for him having them out there, all it was giving him an opportunity to put 2 experienced guys in the middle and give him a little bit of a showcase to someone else who may be a suitor. Get it?
I like it. Like, far better than Chris's jokes. They are just awful, aren't they?
It's his channel. Laugh at all of his jokes.
I know. You have to laugh, don't you? But there's a triple bromance going on. So you got your bromance with Riley Carr, and then you got Gray, Forever Fox, and Clibbo both loving your top, Jim.
Oh, love it.
In the chat. Both loving your top.
Yeah. I think that one, I really loved, and I forget who Chris did the show with, where he rated all the kits before the World Cup started. There were some just horrendous ones, but there were some good ones. The Norway one was, I mean, it was sweet looking. England, that's where England missed out. They should have put that cross across there.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Oh, he's back. And he went with the pink jersey for the second half.
You're on mute, Chris.
Keep it that way.
There you go. Right. Okay.
I left the comfy living room to come do this for you, and that's that's what I get.
We're both talking while you're away, Chris, saying the standard of your jokes is so top tier and excellent. I mean, you know,
so good that you don't always get it.
Chris, I said just laugh. It's his show. It's his channel. Just laugh at all his jokes. That's all he wants us to do.
That's it. That's it. As long as you do that, you'll keep your job. Yeah, I've got to say, I'm sat here thinking, "Phew." I mean, not. I mean, I'm almost as impressed as I am with Jim's top. But you know, I mean, am I missing something here? I'm trying to think that it's because there's so many changes with it being, you know, pre-season. It's a completely different 11 to what played the other day. At what point, though, I'll come to you first, Wayne. At what point do you think he's got to say, this is the 11 that I've got to start with?
Yeah, I think Jim made a really good point that you'd think, why isn't he playing Braybrook, Alves? But, you know, he probably wants to see what these guys do. Yeah. And it's interesting. I did Google, like when you said in the Watchalong, Chris, how good a standard is La Liga 2. It is equivalent to Championship. So it is a higher grade match they're playing. So they're doing pretty well, really. They're playing with good because Spanish players are good technically. And it is hot out there. It's 27, 28 degrees. It was at the start of the match. So, and a lot of the guys don't really know each other. Whereas your Braybrooks and your Alves, they've clicked. You can see they've clicked. So, yeah.
Chris wore your shirt on the show last night. No, it was my own shirt. Although the cost of them, we could probably, it'd be better off sharing. Although I don't think I'd get into one of Jim's shirts.
I'm not going to give you the chance. You're not touching my shirt.
Very quickly, because I think we're going to be kicking off in a second. But McCarthy, I mean, I said at the start, Jim, what a good signing he was, and he's made some good saves, hasn't he?
Wayne, he didn't even know where the hell he came from. He didn't know. He could have been playing for the Thurnby Lodge team. Who knows? He just likes him now suddenly.
But yeah, he did a couple of good saves, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah, he's doing. I mean, what's the job remit? Keep the ball out of the net.
Yeah, 100%.
Whether it was put there by your teammates or the other team, right?
The defending is scaring me.
What do you think of Wout Faz? Come on, Chris.
I think he's having a shit game, and I don't think Sutar's having much better, to be honest with you. We're giving the ball away. Look, I think if we were playing a better side, stating the obvious, but we could be 3 or 4 down by now. You know, it's only some poor finishing that's let us get away with it. We've needed McCarthy to be at his best, and I've got to say, fair deals, he was at his best. But I can't say I'm particularly impressed with us up front. I mean, have we had a shot on goal yet?
Good question. I
thought
no. We've had a couple nice crosses, but one was to an empty box, and then one. I think maybe early we did. I remember a combination between Hamza over to Carr and to somebody in the middle, but it wasn't anything that was dangerous to be a goal. But I just think, I think that our defensive midfield position, Neil, he has not helped the back line very well. And Cadiz is just coming down on us. And of course, when we hand the ball off, they're already starting the top of our box. So,
right. Well,
one thing I did call Jim out, Chris, for he's got a bromance going with Riley Carr.
Well, I did think, to be honest with you, because of course the Wayne Monger bromance has had to stop, so we did need another one to fill that in, and I think we found it, Wayne. I think we have.
One before the end of the year, and let's just hope we're laughing and high-fiving after every match on the post-match. How's that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look, I've got to say, the players are. Do you both want to stop in? What do you want to do?
I'll be all right, Chris.
Don't all volunteer at the same time.
From us, man.
Well, you've obviously been able to watch it. Can you watch it as well, Wayne, or are you still in the same
I
problem?
might be able to. Same as Jim. Like I was struggling with the technicalities of having it on my laptop and getting it on the TV.
Right. Well, if you want to go then, Wayne, we'll manage without him, won't we, Jim?
Yeah, but he's welcome to stay.
As well. Hey, that guy's got your shirt on. Look at the TV.
I'll
Yes.
see you full time, guys.
Hi.
Take care, buddy. Thanks so much.
You
There we go.
That's good.
You're big now.
You are, and not a Viagra in sight.
Okay, remember,
Remember, Jim, laugh at Chris's jokes.
Yeah. Yes, if you like to keep your jobs. Cadiz are out. Leicester aren't out yet. I have a feeling, and I enjoyed it, so I might have another one later. But I have a feeling that we're going to see the second half 11. So it's Starlarchik in goal, Joseph Akoli, Nelson, Thomas, Skip, Braybrook, Page, Alves, Mavididi, and Ocher. So
You'll see goals. Mark my words. This is one of the teams that we saw in the other friendlies. I like the way they play together.
I mean, how did Chaplin impress you? Because I was totally unimpressed.
Well, I was telling Wayne, I don't think anybody really helped the cause. I remember Hamza getting a couple passes into his area. Carr did his best. Evans was not effective. Hutchinson had some hustle moments. And I thought Neal did not help in that holding center mid position very well. But we were giving the ball away. So I don't know. We're going to certainly see more of Connor Chaplin. He's a goal scorer. And he's done it at a level that he should easily be able to do it with now. I mean, it's not like put it this way, he's an upgrade. He can be blind and one leg, and he'd be an update over the last two we had.
Yeah, that is very true. That's a way of putting it, I've got to say. But they're out now, just having a warm up. At least I did. We could have had Julio Iglesias on there, couldn't we, singing along? Or we could have had Miami Sound Machine or something.
as long as we didn't
Have Justin Bieber, Madonna, and all the rest of them.
Oh dear.
Robbie Williams, you
Had one of your own on that halftime show.
We did.
Who that was, she didn't know.
Did you not know Robbie Williams? Bloody hell.
I think on all the Graham Norton shows, he seems to be a regular guest, so I've seen him plenty of times. All right, let's go, Leicester. Let's go, Leicester.
Here we go. So just to confirm that the 11 for the second half is, like I say, Starlarchik in goal, Joseph Akoli, Nelson, and Thomas. Skip, I presume, will be the one in midfield. Then Braybrook, Page, Alves, and Mavididi, and Ochira up front. Yes, it was grey. It was very sad about Bonnie Tyler, and not the weekend just gone. The weekends before that, I actually did a couple of tributes to her on the radio show. So, and the week before that, I had a 4th of July special.
What date was the special on?
The 7th of July. I've got to say, one last thing, and then I will never, ever mention Trump to you again. What did you think of him being on the stage at the end when Spain were getting the cup?
I don't know what was
Worse, the halftime show or that idiot standing there trying to get in the pictures when they were hoisting the trophy. I'm just glad that technology can edit him out of those team pictures.
I mean, it was embarrassing, wasn't it?
And I were yelling at the screen. I was so mad, so embarrassed. That was a great moment for Spain. They deserved it. And to have that knucklehead there, enough. Let's not mention him anymore.
No.
Let's go, you Foxes.
So we're kicking now from left to right. Foxes in the purple top, white shorts, purple socks, or maroon, whatever you want to call them. And Cadiz playing from right to left, which is a good job. Otherwise, it'd be a very one-sided game. Yellow tops, blue shorts, and blue socks as well. So let's hope we're going to see a little bit more from Leicester on this one.
Let's hope we secure
The ball a little better on our end of the pitch.
Like I say, the first half, I mean, look, we can't read too much into these games, can we? Because at the end of the day, they're fitness matches, you know. They're not, you know, we're not meant to see, because we know that neither of these sides that we're watching now will be starting against Notts County.
I think you'll see a mix.
Sure of the players that are on the field now for us starting.
This seems a very good starting lineup, doesn't it, really? I wouldn't be sorry to see that this 11 now starting against Notts County.
Boy.
So Leicester coming forward. A lovely ball. Alves plays it back inside. Skip on it. Joseph on this near side. Plays a little feint. And it's back with the... Oh! The Leicester player nearly fell. Oh, he's given it away. Oh. Covering from Luke Thomas there.
What time are you on now?
Chris,
Sorry?
what time do you have on your screen now?
49:18.
I'm about 9
Seconds ahead.
Well, I tell you what, it's the first time the Americans have been ahead of us, isn't it? We usually late things.
All right. Wayne, you can come back in now.
Oh, come on, mate. You know I love you, really.
Yeah, that's good.
Me more every day. All right. Let's see what we got. Come on.
Come on now. Come on, England.
To me, Chris, it seems like they're playing faster. And that's what I'm seeing everywhere, from the way they're going to the ball, delivering the ball. It's just a faster clip. Even Skip on that time we were down at the top of their box, he was all the way down there, where I don't remember seeing Neil that far during the first half.
But isn't this 11 that's playing now the 11 that started against Burton?
Pretty
or
much.
As
near as you can imagine. It was, absolutely.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was a bit of a hodgepodge, that first team. But look, like I say, you can have a really good pre-season and then a bloody awful main season and vice versa. So these really, more than anything, are exercise. I do like Alves. I really do like
Man,
Alves.
I do too. I really do too.
As much as Carr?
Well, right up there. Right up there.
And
But
Braybrook.
Braybrook too. And you got your wish seeing them play together.
Well, they just know each other so well. You know, that third goal, the second goal, Alves' goal against Burton, set up by Braybrook.
No, I totally agree. And that's why I think these players are just going to grow as this season goes along. They're confident. The one thing I've seen so far with a lot of them is just confidence. Look at that ball. Oh, you're not going to see it. You'll see it in a second.
Wow, yes. I mean, you wouldn't. Oh, it's in the box! And it's a goal! It's a goal! 1-0 to Leicester. 1-0.
That ball was a beautifully played ball. Beautifully played ball. But that's only a third of that result. First was to get the guy chase it down, and then to lay that beautiful cross. And that was from a guy who does stepovers normally.
Well,
I believe that was from Steffi Mavididi, was it not?
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good. I don't know who played that ball over to him.
I don't know.
I was hoping to see it in the replay, but when whoever played it, I thought that was a gorgeous ball.
Yeah. I've got to do this then. I have to do this. Where am I? We've got to enjoy these moments, haven't we?
Absolutely. But don't we look just so much quicker, faster?
We are looking a lot better than we were, like you say, in that first half. I mean, the first 5-10 minutes we looked okay, but after that, I wasn't impressed at all.
No. I mean, you saw some individual efforts, certainly in goal with McCarthy and whoever that number 60 was, that really blazing fast guy on the right wing. I think his name was that fast car.
The sports car. The sports car.
Beyond those two players, really, we didn't have a whole lot to talk about positively. This group already not only put a goal on the board, but they are threatening. Oh, what a great ball by Mavididi. Wow.
Yeah, that was actually a brilliant move. I mean, he claimed, I think he was claiming a handball, Mavididi.
Yeah.
And who got the goal? I want to hear you say his name.
Ochira. Oh. I want to know who did that ball, to be honest with you.
Well, so maybe somebody in the chat could catch it. We were busy running our mouths and enjoying that cross.
We were.
Now, interesting. I'm wondering, because we just know they have yellow tops on and blue pants. Wondering how many changes they made, and what type players is this, like their second string they have now, or is it a mixture? You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it's a good question. They've not made a lot of substitutes like we have.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, here's an encouraging thing, Chris. We're already 10 minutes into the second half. We haven't mentioned anybody on our back line yet.
No.
Which is good.
Yeah,
it doesn't mean it means the ball's not getting down there like it did with regularity in the first half.
I'm just trying to see, because Leicester made a lot of changes, obviously, at half time. It doesn't say how many changes they made at half time, whether it's a different team or not. So I don't know, but this is looking a lot better. Although, having said that, Cadiz got the ball at the moment on the right side for once. They're looking a bit rattled, aren't they?
Yeah. We'll see as they spread the field, see if they can open us up. We were really narrow in the first half. I know one of the TV announcers before I came on live with you mentioned it. We were very narrow. They didn't take advantage of it as much as they should have. But we seem to be filling the field a lot better now. It's,
oh, they want to make a substitution. Cadiz, but hi Nate, how you doing?
Hey Nate.
Mauricio, it's a good question. If you ask Steve, he's very confident that we will. I'm sort of less confident, shall we say. Can anybody in the chat say who played that pass over to Mavididi? That was a superb ball, wasn't it? I want to say Alves, but I'm not sure if it was.
I would say whoever's playing our left attacking mid, because it seemed to come, well, it came from somewhere in the middle, because it came across.
Well, that's
maybe I think
I'm
going to say Louis Page. That's my choice.
Or Baybrook. It could be any of them.
Yeah, you're right.
They're not telling us in the Great, not a Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo, where are you? Who remembers that, eh? I used to love a bit of Scooby-Doo. And that's not a euphemism before anybody says anything. So we're keeping the... we've only conceded one goal, haven't we, in all the pre-season so far, after everything we've said about the defence. But and it's free kick in from Braybrook, but it's headed clear or wide by Cadiz, and now they're trying to break down the far side. You know, after everything we said about the defence, although when you look at the standard of teams that we've played, I know Burton were in the same league, but Bristol Rovers and Northampton are in the division below.
Well, I think, having seen all of the friendlies so far, I think we were certainly more talented on our defense versus the teams we played. But today's matchup was just sloppy play from players who should play better. They didn't come take the ball from our team. We were just giving it away.
As we just have done there, again, playing it out from the back. How much was your top, Jim?
I don't even remember. I don't know. I think it was maybe $89.
That's good. That's not bad, actually, for an official shirt.
No. Can you hear me okay, Chris?
I can hear you fine, yeah.
Yeah, because the earbuds just...
So it's about 67 quid.
Yeah.
I mean, that is quite... Well, 70 quid for a normal, a club shirt is probably about right. No, I got mine. Mine was 49.
Yeah.
Pounds, but it didn't come until the World Cup, until you were out the World Cup.
Yeah, true. Oh, this will be the last time I'll wear it on the show, but
you are more than welcome to always wear that, sir. You wear that.
No,
I had what did I have America down as?
The greatest nation in the world?
Be silly. We were told we had a review of the World Cup, and here we go. No, that's room 13. No, it's not. Surprise team. I think I went for Cape Verde, but I might have said America as well.
Yeah, I think there were so many more surprise teams than the U.S. I think the U.S. is building. They're getting better, and hopefully the foundation gets even better. Certainly, having that manager we had, Mauricio, come on, certainly helped, and I think he's staying around to manage them going forward. But
Yeah.
no, right now we want to see this team in maroon get another goal.
We do. Ray said he had Iran in the sweepstake. I must admit, I was very disappointed in America because I had you through to the quarterfinals.
Yeah, so did I. Yeah.
Maybe if Trump hadn't got involved.
Yeah, I knew you said you weren't going to mention that guy again, but yeah,
didn't I? Damn.
Yeah, and that was just anyway. We're not reviewing the World Cup. Let's talk about these guys out here.
Yes, yeah. Don't get political, Ben. It's all a bit of fun.
So
Cadiz have it in their own half in the centre. Leicester just standing off a little bit at the moment.
Yeah.
It considers going forward, but he is covering the cross out. Ball given away by Cadiz.
You know, I think Jaden Joseph can develop into a good either right back. I mean, if Thomas is going to be our left back, he can develop into a good a right back. I heard he can play both left and right.
And we do need cover because we've got Thomas and we've got Aluka, but we need somebody because they're going to get injured or suspended at some point.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Oh yeah, you need your depth chart, you know, for that, or just to give them a break, or the cup games or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, Alves turns the ball well. He fancied a shot and he had a shot, but it was blocked. But Leicester still have possession at the moment. Alves, every time I see Alves with the ball, he's just going forward all the time.
Yeah. And look how far Skippy was up there helping out. I like that. Yeah. This team has played much further upfield than the first half team did.
I mean, did you ever see us get this high last season?
I don't remember a high point at all from last season.
I mean, when we played under Van Nistelrooy, and then when we had Andy King take over the pre-season, we actually got into the opposition's half. Oh, good defending. We had a bit of luck there, but we got a free kick now. And when Andy King came in for the pre-seasons, I was like, fuck me, there's two halves to a football pitch. It's not just the one that we're defending.
Yeah.
And last season, we didn't obviously get forward that much. This team, this second half team that I am looking, and it is great. Exactly, agree with you 100%. Exactly what we want, getting forward.
Absolutely.
You know.
And once again, it's all relative too, because it is a preseason friendly. However, we need and want the opportunity to see these kind of things because that's going to keep us at least looking forward to it, because we know that this team is just going to get better.
Yeah.
What you're seeing, they're going to get better.
I mean, this level here, which is the Spanish Leicester got a shot, Mavididi. Oh, Page had a strike there, but they've got numbers back, Cadiz. Oh, Akoli there. Good for once, good defending from Akoli. I would imagine the Spanish second tier is like the
Championship?
Our third or fourth tier, to be honest with you. I haven't seen the second tier at all before. I've seen the fifth tier, which was Lanzarote when I went to see them play. Right. They were fucking playing 4-2-3-1 as well. It pissed me off. this team is impressing me at the moment.
Watch in a second, and watch Joseph. Watch him defend, take the ball, and put it in a safe spot for his keeper.
I'm watching Skip go forward at the moment. What time are you on?
67-19.
Oh, you.
I ripped up. Am I way ahead now? Because I will.
Well, I'm on 67-21 now.
Oh, I'm on 67-30. I'm about 8 or 9 seconds ahead. But you
Yeah,
missed one, Joseph.
I haven't seen that one yet. No.
Yeah. He shielded the ball from the attacker and then just shepherded it right back to his keeper. Nice, smooth, out of trouble.
Yes.
That's what I said. And he's a young player. I'm looking for him to do well this year. And once again, to Russell Martin's credit, and maybe they all would do this. Now, what am I saying? They wouldn't all do this. We've had some real knuckleheads before him, but when I was
speaking to Steve yesterday about the match, and I said to him, I said, are they buying into what Russell Martin wants? Because how many players before wouldn't do what? Oh, I think it's a hydration break. Hydration break. It's the altitude, I tell you. It's the altitude. And I did.
Speaking of which,
yay! I don't know what you're drinking, but I'll raise you a strongbow.
There you go.
Cheers, sir.
So Russell Martin, he was. I listened to that show. That was a good show. I liked the way that he analyzed the players and gave some good insight. But I think they are buying into. Oh, damn! Watch, Chris. You might see the replay.
No, they're just showing it from LTiDtv.
Yeah, I know. I'm with you.
It was a good cross from LTiDtv.
Very good.
Fair's fair. And they were asking for a handball because it hit the defender's hand, I think. But actually, yeah, I mean, he's knocking them in, isn't he, this season? But
yeah,
Steve was saying, look, we won't know, but if he is bringing these youngsters through, he can mould them into what he wants more than older players. And apparently, he was very, very vocal on the side of the pitch. I mean, we didn't do a full review because it's a friendly and what have you, but
right.
Just looking at sort of how the players played.
Well, and that's one thing we mentioned earlier. I don't know if it was Wayne and I when you were doing your personal hydration break at half. But he coaches. I just love the way he coaches on the sideline. Right now, he's talking to who's he talking to? A Coley, but he's coaching the players up, and I think they are certainly buying into him. I like the fact what I was saying earlier that he mixes up some experienced players that he knows he's going to have here with these young players, and they're all buying in. And he's given them. It's great. He's given them freedom to play like their talents allow, but yet he's molding them into, as you said, the team that he wants to see going forward. And once again, we have to keep giving this disclaimer out there. It is preseason.
It is. And let me ask you this, because you've seen all of the matches. Do you think that he is giving... Because sometimes when I watched the last couple of seasons, the players looked confused about what they were supposed to be doing. They'd have the ball and suddenly they'd play it out play it out the pitch, what have you. Because you can be too complicated sometimes. I think it was Brian Clough that said, it's a simple game that is spoilt by tactics or whatever, This team seems to be more knowing what they're doing now. Whether that's because he's being, Martin's keeping it simple or not, I don't know.
I just a great question. I think a couple factors. Number one, I do think I think a lot of these players have played together before. They trust each other. they have the same desire to succeed and to go forward and play together. So I think that's one thing. Number two, I think he's coaching them up ahead of time. I think good managers and coaches, they can adjust during breaks or substitutions, but their coaching is done before the game starts. So I think he's doing a lot of that good stuff. And then the last part, he's coaching as the game goes on when the opportunity presents itself. So I don't think these players are fearing some of the other managers we've had in the past. It seemed like, oh God, one mistake, I'll be on the bench. I mean, look at how previous coaching staffs have ruined the the different young players of the past. I mean, Manga and some of the others. I think this group, and Wayne saw him in person at Seagrave and all of the under 21s and the under 20s and all that. They are confident, and I think he's allowing them to show what they can do. And they're just going to get stronger as the season goes on.
And he's learning as well what they can do by all these pre-seasons. A ball in there by Cadiz, but it's all the way through to Solarchik. So he's learning about the players as well. And it's going to be interesting because when Russell Martin came in, he had one pre-season game.
No, not Russell Martin. You mean Martin Cifuentes?
Martin Cifuentes. Yes, we have too many Martins.
Too many Martins.
Yeah.
O'Neill? Is Martin O'Neill coming next?
Well, fellow, that was going through in my mind then. I'm not going to deny it.
Yeah.
But he only had the one game, and it's like, all right, we love Andy King, what have you. I loved what he was doing pre-season. I thought he was brilliant. He was getting the balls forward, etc. Seeing, which we never seemed to under Ruud van Nistelrooy. But he only had the one game where this guy has, he's come in early. He's got the transfer window to get the players that he wants. And, he can look at all this. And I think that will make a difference as well.
Oh, absolutely. Because he's got, like I said earlier, he's got the training time with the team ahead of time.
1-1.
Maybe not. I think it was offside.
Oh, we were lucky.
Yeah.
And then I think he was being marked, but let's have a look. It was a free kick that came in. It came to the far side. Alves let it go through. Who was offside there? Oh, Solarchik with a save there. I didn't see anybody offside, but then, the offside rule these days, you can be offside 10 minutes ago, can't you?
Well, thank God it was somebody in yellow.
Yes. Ben says, guess we'll find out when we play in the EFL Cup. We will.
Yeah.
We will. I think this is a corner now. Good is, they've not had many corners. But yeah, we will find out in that first game. I mean, I don't think you mentioned Martin O'Neill. I mean, the thing with Martin O'Neill was he never shut up on the sideline. He was jumping up and down and shouting instructions and everything. And then you had the seal, was as in Brendan Rodgers, that he'd be there. I must get this in for tea. Steak, chips, and that was Russell Martin. Yeah, that was Brendan Rodgers. Love him, of course.
They showed a replay.
Yeah,
far left.
It was the guy that put the cross in.
Yep.
Yes.
Well, there's one thing I learned years ago when I was actually coaching my oldest son in a 3v3 tournament. And we were playing a team, and we had a pretty good team, but we were playing a team from South Miami. And it was a lot of young Cubans, great team, very skilled. They were playing 2 age groups up. And our boys had done well. I think they won the first 2. They came again, and this team drilled us. They drilled us. And I was so impressed with this coach and his team. And I went and congratulated him afterwards. And I said, you have a good group of players. They played very well. You know, we tried to do this and that. And he said, kind of in a little broken English, Spanish, he said, can I give you advice? I said, yes. He said, don't coach the players, yell instructions to them during the game. Coach them up on the sideline, coach them up beforehand, because they're young players and they're hearing you and trying to do something at the same time. It's mixed signals. And he said it better than I just repeated it. But what a great point. Basically, it's coach them up during practice, coach them up before the game, coach them up on breaks and halftime, and let them go out there and do what you've coached them. But it was just great advice. So I think I see a little of that in Russell Martin. I think he's coaching when he sees the need to coach, but he's letting them have some freedom on the pitch. And you get confident players and give them freedom. Good things will happen.
Oh, true. Pulled the ball back there, but there was just it was into space. Ben, you're quite right there. I think I've got to agree with you there. Let's just have a look at this Cadiz attack. It's on the left-hand side here. Leicester have got players back now. Just slowing it down a little bit now, Cadiz. So Leicester managed to get players back. But, the guy could... he's gone right out to the far side now. Oh, it went across the goal. It's a goal kick, though. I can remember because I used to be not the main coach, but the assistant coach from one of my son's teams. And I did the, believe it or not, the FA Part 1 coaching certificate, which I always used to describe as enthusiastic dad's level. That was what the level it was. And the problem we had, and this was 11 versus 11, was that, and one day, there were a couple of games, the manager went on holiday, so I took the team for a couple of games. And I'm trying to yell at the players, well, not yell at them, but, yell to the players, do this, do that. And I'd got parents on the side yelling something different at them.
Yeah.
And I turned around one day and said, will you fucking shut up? I said, I want them to listen to me. I say go right and then you say go left, the guy's going to be fucking confused. Who does he listen to? And then I sat and I shouted to the players on the pitch. I said, if any of you listen to your parents and ignore me, you're coming off. And the parents are like, and I went, no. Do you want to be the coach? I said, you all fucking disappear when it comes to volunteering to be a linesman. You all go for a piss behind the bushes.
Chris.
No, they do, though. They did. When it came, because we always needed, we had a referee, but we always needed linesmen.
Yeah.
And they disappeared. And I'm like, well, I suppose it's me again, is it? And then one game I was doing, and I was my own team's fans, my own team's parents had a go at me because I didn't flag for an offside because I didn't feel it was offside. I went, you're my fucking team's parents. I went, there you go, you linesman then, and I walked off. So the game couldn't carry on then. And I thought, no, if you're gonna, you don't criticise if you've not got the balls to get up and do it.
Looks like we got a corner. Looks like we got a corner here.
We do. Sorry, I went off on one then.
No. I certainly, I think a lot of us have been through there with our kids, whether we were coaching or just parenting, and you're right, parents could be a distraction to the kids.
Program in England. It was like a written drama about parents and kids. Oh, just wide from the better corner though.
Yeah.
Braybrook seems good on corners.
I think he's going to be your love child, Braybrook. I think that you've talked about him a lot, so I think we're going to assign him to you.
Yeah. Yes. No, Alves is mine. Alves, yeah. But Braybrook a close second. Ben, my dad always went hiding until the game started. I know what you mean, Chris. Yeah, they did. It's amazing. And then they come out all vocal. Mr. Karambola from Bangladesh. Mr. Chris is Leicester buying any players coming season. We bought 2. McCarthy, who was in goal in the first half, and I've kind of forgotten his
Connor
name.
Chaplin.
Connor Chaplin. I wanted to say Connor Cody then. Bloody hell.
Please don't. Please don't.
No. Connor Chaplin, who was a striker, used to be at Ipswich. They did. They disappeared. And then, of course, some parents just used it as a babysitting service.
Well, you know, one thing one of my other sons' coach did, and I thought my other son's coach did when I thought it was brilliant. He walked over before the game and he gave all the parents, and I don't know what you call them over there, lollipops or suckers, handed them out and said, "Here, this is for you during the game."
That's good.
So be quiet and take care of this. I'll do the coaching. I thought that was brilliant.
I like that. That was a good one. All
right, we got another corner coming up.
Mm-hmm. We just got away with another foul then, I think.
Yeah. You know, through all this, I didn't even realize Maviditi's still in there.
Yeah.
I did not realize that.
I don't think there's been any changes since the half time. And the corner comes in. Baybrook again, but it's straight into the arms of the keeper. The Baybrook seems to be taking better corners than was it Chaplin this morning in the first half?
Yes.
Oh, good defending. Who was that then?
Luke Thomas, I think. It was either him or Nelson.
Yes.
But it was
Luke Thomas. He did very well then because he could have gone in and given a penalty away.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Prashant, that was genius. So we are into the last 6 minutes. Mavididi. What a run from Mavididi. Oh. Again, why didn't he pass it?
You know, I got so caught up in watching him dribble by everybody, I didn't look. There probably was somebody open in the box.
Oh, yes.
Goodness.
Yes.
Here, they'll see. Oh, yeah.
That was never going to be given as a penalty.
No. I will say, not only did the speed of play increase in the second half, but I can't believe it's 85 minutes already. This second half has flew by.
It's been a lot better. That's why it's a lot.
Absolutely.
Better. I could have fallen asleep in the first half, not going to lie.
Well, I thought you did a couple times, not going to lie.
You wait till Saturday morning.
I'll be listening to it when I'm watching paint dry. I'll put your radio show on.
That's not very nice.
Oh, did I say that, or was I just thinking that? Sometimes that comes out.
No, you said that. You said that.
Come on, Jacob. Clear that ball.
Oh, that's nice. Now, come on, Paige. Oh. Well, Ottery's gone out a bit wide now.
We're not getting the. I mean, we've had some opportunities, but we're not getting that full assault that we had quickly on them in the first part of this half.
No. Be interesting to see how hot it is over there.
True.
I know they've had the hydration break, but let's be honest with you, I couldn't last 5 minutes out there, let alone 45.
Well, if they had ciders lined up at the other touch line and you had to run for them, I'm sure you'd be there quicker than anybody on the pitch.
Oh, then you got to say yes. I might be dead when I got there, but definitely. I give it
Where
a give it
the-
away.
Where the hell did that guy come from? Look at him going down the pitch. Well, that's our cider guy.
Yeah.
But you know what,
You have water boys in America. We have cider guys in England.
Cider. Back to the hydration break, and maybe they're just using this because both teams are in training. I mean, certainly we would hope that these teams would be fit by the time their season started. But
Well, look, when I went to see Lanzarote last season, there was no hydration break.
But they were in full season. I mean, it was during the season, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't think there will be during the season. I think
I
this
don't
is
either.
because they're in,
I agree.
In training, in pre-season.
Yeah, because let's face it, you don't want them to get any injuries that are fatigue injuries that if they were, hydrated better, they wouldn't be cramping or they wouldn't have whatever happened.
Yeah, Prashant, that is Mavadidi in a nutshell. You're quite right. And it was bloody hot that day. It really was. I mean, Lanzarote is a hot place anyway, but it was really hot that day. And they'd only got it was like this was Lanzarote. It was a running tracker. It had everything there. It wasn't just a football pitch, and they had one big stand. Thankfully, it was good cover. But I think like you said, you were right. It's pre-season. We're into the last 90 seconds.
Yeah, I would think most likely they won't have any extra time because it's season friendly. I know first half they didn't.
Tell you who's not played? Apuko.
Oh, yeah, up top. You're right.
And he, as I jokingly said, have we discovered the new Vardy?
He wasn't on the team sheet at all.
No. And yet, he scored a couple of goals, hasn't he? Fair play to the guy. Not my favourite player, as you know, but I'm going to say fair play. He got a couple of goals.
No, he did.
No, it's not. It's a free kick to Cádiz.
One of the players, I don't know if it was him or a Cheery, or what are we going to call him? KO?
Yeah, just call him KO. Well, I know who you mean. Yeah.
I don't know if it was a Popko or a KO, but one of the goals, because I think they both had 2 goals this year, but one of them, it just bounced right off their shin right in, and I can't remember which one. The ball was put right in. They were in the box, so give them credit for being in the right spot. But
yeah, I think they both did, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I know.
Chris, we got a free kick coming up here.
We have.
Yeah.
90 minutes is up. I pretty much guess this will be the last. This would be like Leicester to concede here. Oh, for a moment there, I thought it was going in. Yep, there we go. He's not adding any extra time on. That is it. So Cádiz 0, Leicester City 1. Our pre-season unbeaten run carries on. And I have to say, that second half impressed me. The first half didn't. That's all I can say.
I agree. I concur.
When 4 wins in 4 for Russell Martin. I mean, look, like we say, it is. Now we had. Well, I'll wait for Wayne to join us, and then I'll go through the stats. But talk of the devil, and in he popped. Well, hello there, Wayne.
Hello.
Wasn't
it's Beelzebub? It's Beelzebub.
Wasn't that a better second half?
Well, unbelievable. I think both sides would play better football.
I mean, when I'm looking at this, it's pre-season. Jim made the very good point. You don't want people to get injured. You know, who remembers? Was it Fofana
Yeah.
pre-season when he got put out by a Spanish guy? You don't want that happening for either side. You know what I mean? It is pre-season. Let's take it easy. Let's have the hydration break and what have you. But that first half, we seemed very I mean, I've not really made any, apart from the goal, I've not really made any notes during the second half. But I just want to talk about that goal, Wayne, because that ball, and we're not sure who it was, and I don't know if you know, but that ball over the top to Mavididi. Wow.
I don't know who played that, to be honest, Chris. No. But yeah, Mavididi did well to get the ball over. In fact, it looked like it wasn't going to get the ball over, to be honest. So it looked like
a handball. Yeah, I think it might have been a bit of a handball. But there we go. Just look, but it was a great. I want to know who did that ball, but
they're headed for the goal though, Chris. I mean, there were bigger defenders around him, but he didn't jump for the ball. He just was in the right. He got the intelligence to be in the right place for hit the trajectory of the ball, and
you've hit the nail on the head there, Wayne.
Intelligence.
Exactly. This is what we lacked up front last season. No, we didn't have a striker with intelligence. 100%.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did, Chris. We had two. They just didn't get the service.
Go on. Go and sit on the naughty step. Go on. Go on. Look, possession. It was 30, and I know it means absolutely nothing. I've got to say, but possession 36%, 64 to Leicester. So 2/3 of that to Leicester. Each team had 6 shots. Interestingly, 2 of Cadiz's was wide, 4 on target. We had 5 wide. We only had 1 on target. That's all you need, isn't it, Jim? That's all you need.
Absolutely.
You know, we had 3 corners there. 1. We had 452 passes to their 267. Their goalkeeper didn't make a save. Throw-ins was pretty much even. We got one of our players got booked. I didn't see that.
Who got booked?
I don't know. I'll have a look.
I don't remember seeing one.
No. Fouls committed 14. We committed 10. Yellow card. I don't know if it will show me. No, I don't know. I can't answer that. I didn't see a yellow card.
He must have just whispered in one of our guys' ears. Oh, by the way, you got a yellow card.
Right, let's see if it. Oh, well, having said that, LCFC.com has stopped on 72 minutes. So, but looking at that, oh, yes, we had all the possession, but we didn't seem to do much with it. I think most of that was the first half, to be honest with you. I know, Jim, it's a saying, a tale of 2 halves, but that was a tale of 2 halves, wasn't it?
It really was. We weren't, we were sloppy. We weren't sharp. We weren't attacking near as good in the first half as we did in the second. The second, we still gave a couple balls away, but for the most part, we were on the front foot the whole time. And an easy tale of 2 halves. And we got the goal. We got the result. And I just don't understand why we have gold stripes on that top. Just thought I'd tell you that.
Well, we have what, sorry?
Gold stripes on our kit.
Oh,
I heard you say that.
It's just a personal thing. Yeah. I like kits that are total opposites. So like pink and black, red and white, black and green. I don't think that. For me, I just don't like the gold.
Well, to going back, some of our, I forget what year it was. We were Adidas at the time. We had
the King Power blue, we had white on the sleeves. The next year, we had gold on the sleeves. Same base, because I have both the tops, and I always wondered why they made the change. But anyway, we digress.
I think, looking at this, it was Connor Chaplin who got the yellow card.
Oh.
Oh.
Maybe it was in that, because there was a bit of a handbags at dawn, wasn't there, Wayne?
Grip. Oh, they just showed the replay. And oh man, I wish I could rewind it.
It looks like Connor Chaplin got the yellow card, but there was that, and I think, look, I don't think it was needed. Maybe Cadiz were, channeling there in Argentina, possibly.
Well, compared to all that crap that went on in the Argentina games, I mean, it must have run into the hundreds of fouls that they committed with it, and hardly any penalisation for it. Ridiculous.
I don't know. I mean, look, it wasn't needed that, and it kind of calmed down afterwards. It was quite a bad tackle, though, I must admit. But like I say, that goal was well taken, and that's all you need. You only need one goal, and you've won the game. So, if they only had one shot and what have you. But that first half, compared to the second half, Wayne, I mean, it was. I was watching that first half and thinking, and I have to remember that this is purely an exercise. It's purely a fitness game, if you like, but.
Stretching. Just getting fit. Chris, I gotta go. Got my appointment.
You gotta go, mate. Oh, of course you have, mate. I do apologize. I forgot about that. Thanks for coming
no
in.
problem.
All
Enjoyed
the best,
it.
mate. Take care.
Hello to everybody in the chat. See ya.
Thank you. Bye-bye, mate. I forgot he had to go. I'm so sorry, Jim. He had to go. So, yeah, I have to sort of put out, and Jim kept reminding me, like, it is only, it's only a pre-season. And we said before, didn't we, you can win all your pre-season games and then get relegated, and vice versa. But those youngsters, I mean, look, you've got Riley Carr that's the new love child of Jim. Mine is Alves. Maybe with a bit of Braybrook thrown in as well. But that second half, they were everything that we did wrong in the first half, we got right in the second. I mean, the defence in that first half was bloody awful, Wayne.
Yeah, to be honest, it seemed a bit disjointed the first half, like there weren't any natural connections. Whereas in the second half, that's when you looked at the team, the City players on the bench, you looked at that side, you're thinking that could start, literally, that could be starting in League One next season when it kicks off. But yeah, you got Skippy and Braybrook in the middle. You got Nelson in the middle. Aluko, I don't think is good enough for League One, actually. But like with Ben Nelson, it's going to be interesting to see, because remember when Enzo took over, some of the Leicester players wanted out. Then when the pre-season started, the training started, some players that wanted to leave with the relegation decided to stay because they thought, we love this style of football, we could win the Championship and get back in the Premier. So I hope Ben Nelson is one of those players and he does change his mind, because it was more settled, it was much more joined up. And Braybrook and Alves, they have got a special relationship. No question about that.
They have. They certainly have. I mean, like I say, I think against a better team, we could have been, and I said at half-time, we could have been 3 down by half-time. That second half, I mean, I thought Thomas played really well.
Very well, Chris. You should see people really... They've got to stake the claim. I think this is the first season where I think there's going to be a lot of competition for places. Yeah. And as a manager, you had sales teams, Chris. If all your sales teams are pushing each other to get that big bonus, you'd love it, don't you? Because you want a competitive atmosphere and environment. And I think it seems that Russell Martin is building that, to be honest.
Yes, I think you're right. And yeah, you're right. I mean, the sales team, you'd always want to sell because that was how you got your bonus. And with sales, that you never, your basic was always quite low, but you would make it up with your bonuses. If you hit your targets. And I remember one time as manager, I said, right, first person to 5 sales puts a custard pie in my face. And it was amazing how this really started trying to sell then. I don't know if they all wanted to do that or not. But yeah, I mean, it's good. It's good to have that competition. I mean, you look at some of these players, we're looking at Skip and we're thinking, he's not going to be there mid-season, late season, next season, is he probably?
Probably not. Look, can you renegotiate wages and that kind of thing? I wonder what clause is on for League One. So I wonder what percentage it drops down. Is it 25% to Championship, and then I wonder what percentage it drops down again? But when they're on high wages originally, that doesn't help.
No.
But it's like Ben said. These youngsters do look hungry. I think they just see it as the perfect opportunity this season. If any season, any of these Seagrave kids are going to make a claim for a first team place,
yeah,
this is a season for them.
Do you think, because look, I look at this, and the one thing I see with the youngsters is they want to go forward. They want to attack. And whether they score 10 or 20 goals, who knows? But the fact that they want to go forward is a great upgrade to last couple of seasons. Do you think if some of these youngsters had been bloodied last season, we might just have stayed up?
Yeah, I did at the time. I didn't particularly agree with Tom trying to get Bray back from Chesterfield when he went there from Newport, because they were fighting. Well, they did get in the playoffs, didn't they?
Yes.
And he was, rather than being a struggling side, he was in a side, and Chesterfield loved him. But looking at the way Braybrook started, I think Tom had a realistic shout. He did so well for him in the FM manager sort of gig.
Yeah.
Experimented in last season, and yeah, they are good enough. And I do think, look up front. So if you took Dakar and AU and had them playing these games that Cherry plays in, would they have got the amount of goals that he's got? I don't think so.
No. Like you say, when he took that goal, and that was a fantastic goal. I mean, like I say, I know I've said it, but that cross over to Mavididi, and Mavididi for once actually put the ball into and this was something, maybe it was coached out of him last season, putting it into the box, or maybe he just got fed up that the bloody AU was still trying to get out of our half. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is. If you put a cross in, Chris, it is useful if your centre forward does actually get in the box.
Yes, there's somebody there. But I mean, Achiri just stood there and he just nodded it in, didn't he?
You know what that reminded me of? That reminded me of Shearer. How he used to just be in between two defenders, and it's almost like he got a magnet in his head and there was a magnet in the ball, because he got so many headers just by being in the right position.
He did. You're right. I'm going to let you go, mate. That was a good game, second half.
Yeah.
First half was a little bit boring, but thank you very much.
One thing I did want to say, Chris, although the first half team was weaker, I do think Jim's loved Child, Riley Carr and Aluko in that. They were brilliant. Aluko, for considering he's quite a slight lad, he's as physical as someone like Suto. He's got competitive spirit.
Well, go on then. Before you go, then let me ask you this: your man of the match?
I'd say Aluko. To be honest, Aluko. I think every game, we were screaming for him to be given more of a chance.
Yeah.
And his pre-season's been brilliant. What about you, Chris?
This is.
Oh no! Yeah, go on.
You're not going to believe it. I did want to give it to one of the guys in the second half, but I mean, they were better. As a team, they were better, but it was hard for me to pick out anybody that was really. And this is. I mean, we might have this problem next season where before it was very easy to pick out a winner. You know, Libbo. You know, we said, oh, fucking hell, they were all bad, but he was like, you know, they were all a 2 or a 3, but at least he was a 5. Give him man of the match. Where I think it's going to be a lot harder this coming season. Come and let me just get the men in the white coats to come and take me away. My man of the match is actually going to go to Alex McCarthy.
I knew you were going to say that, Chris. And you know what? That's what I like about you. You have conviction in your own decision. And even if you have to publicly admit that you jumped the gun a bit.
Look, I've done this before. I've given.
We did it with Begovic, didn't we? We all did it with Begovic, really.
Yeah. And look, once I gave Faye's man of the match, despite everything I said. I don't think I ever gave AU man of the match, though, Clibbo. But I think he kept us in that. I mean, the Faye's Sutar back 2 were awful, and if it hadn't been for McCarthy. I can't believe this. If it hadn't been for McCarthy, we could have been 3 or 4 down. We really could. So yeah, I'm going to give it. I see you got good shout with the Luco, but for me, McCarthy just edges it. Wayne, have a great weekend. Oh, it's no. I'm thinking it's Saturday. It's not. It's Wednesday.
Wednesday, yes.
Wednesday. When's the next match? Is that?
It'll be. Is it Saturday?
Probably going to be. Yes, it's Saturday at 6 o'clock again. We'll probably be doing a watch along for that, but we'll speak to everybody before then. Ladies and gentlemen, 7 o'clock tomorrow. You've heard and you've probably read the rise and fall of the Roman Empire. Tomorrow, gentlemen and ladies, it's the rise and fall of Leicester City. Me and Kate, stick with us. We're going to be looking at it. We're going to have some laughs, and we'll probably have some tears as well. Thanks to everybody that's been in the chat. As we always say, do all the stuff. You know what you have to do. Just go and do it. Support the channel. We really are grateful for it. And thank you to Wayne, and thank you to Jim for earlier as well. Have a good week then, Wayne, is what I should be saying to you.
Yes. That's it.
All the best, mate. Take care.
All right, take care. Cheers, guys.
That's it for another show. And from all the team at Leicester Till I Die TV, thanks for watching, listening, and getting involved. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another show. Memberships are also available. Check out the link in the description below. So until next time, Foxes fans, remember, keep the faith and keep it Leicester till I die.